Hey guys, welcome
There you
to.
are.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Uh, Welcome to Quarantine Kitchen episode.
49,000.
We think it's actually 6,
6.
and we're here in our home in.
And I know you can't read our lips right now, but wow. I don't know what this is. Anyway, it's the mask thing.
This, by the way, from Headley and Bennett.
Yeah.
If you want a really badass mask, the folks at Headley and Bennett are making them.
I have a tiny, tiny, tiny face
She
and
does.
head. So like
It's
anything is
minute.
ginormous on me. But we live like this. I don't care what state we live in, and you guys may be aware of our
I'm gonna put a nutmeg in your mask.
hi. Well, that's
Okay, that's
weird.
uncomfortable, isn't it?
This is giant.
I'll put a nutmeg in mine. I'm gonna put a nutmeg.
I'm balling.
Remember that
Giant.
scene in Total Recall? Ugh! Sorry, go ahead about the
gross.
masks.
Well, those of you who are paying any attention to the news, our illustrious governor has
Sorry,
declared that we're good to open bowling alleys because we
We're
don't know
bowling
where
tomorrow.
to be bowling. Bowl. Anyway, if we go bowling, which we won't,
You're out of
and if
your
we
element,
do, you'll
Donnie.
know first. I'm wearing this thing, which I wear pretty much all the time when I'm not at home. But we are at home.
I've seen her naked with that on. Or I haven't, but we could do that.
Anyway, I am now demasking as we're home. But the
Demasking as
point
we're home.
is, wear it. Hashtag
Wear
it.
It doesn't actually interrupt your constitutional rights to wear. It doesn't actually interrupt your constitutional rights to wear the.
Wear it.
You just flung that over there like
I
a pair of
did.
panties.
It's not.
Other business. Wear the mask. And we wear gloves when we go out, especially when we go to places like grocery stores.
Yeah. We wear it all. You
Wear
know
it
why?
all.
Because it's
Wear it all.
kind of.
I'm not wearing the same mask she is because my nose is so small that it won't stay on, and my chin is so big that it pulls it off. So I wear the Paisley band. Is this one Paisley?
No, it's Liberties. We went to London last year. Is it Liberties?
Is this
one?
Liberty's?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's Liberties one.
Anyway, so I wear the
no.
bandana, so it looks like I'm sticking up people, and I kind of like
Wear
that.
it.
Wear it. Wear it.
Wear
It
it.
doesn't hurt you. This is the only time.
It's kind
you're
of
gonna-
hot. It didn't matter, but it is like,
Hot how?
well, it's hot, literally.
Oh,
But
you're like, like you can't breathe. Okay, I think it's something else.
no.
So wear the mask. We've had a week.
We live in Georgia.
We've had all kinds of weeks, but you have too, and our week hasn't been probably as hard as you have. Hey, let's move on. You want to let them hear the music?
So I have a theme song, which I'm.
Well, a show needs a theme song, and if any of you have seen my live stage show, you know my keyboardist Chris Smallwood, who's what's that look mean?
A theme song is like, oh, we're important. We need a theme song now. Like, I don't have I don't have walking music.
Do you want to hear the theme song? I mean, if you don't want to hear the theme song, we won't. You don't have to hear the theme song. We just thought that since I commissioned like 75
Chris
different.
is wonderful, and he
Chris
writes
is
great
fantastic.
music, and it's all good music. I'm just
Can
like,
we
it's just
can we
for
let them
me to
hear
like,
it?
oh,
Can we just
no,
let them
more.
hear it? So
Yes.
if this is going to be a real show and is going to last beyond, and we were like the anti.
Doesn't matter. We're the pro everything.
No, look. Do you remember Regis and Kathy? No, you don't remember
I'm
that
just
show?
aware of them existing. Yeah,
What about Chip and Joanna?
I'm aware.
We could be like the anti-Chip and Joanna.
Jip and Joanna.
Chip.
That's for later. Anyway, we have a theme song, so let's play it.
All right, so I'm going to play the theme song, and this was version 1. We've commissioned many versions. So ultimately, you guys are going to get to vote between like the original and the oompa and the punk rock version, which I got today. So here we go, and I hope you guys can hear it. I think you can. Okay, here we go. Okay, So that's version 1. We were going to play a song this week, by the way. Just speaking of musical things. Oh, I've got to get back over to where did I put the YouTube page? There it is. So we've been working on a song this week. We've been working on a song this week, and the only reason that we're not doing it is because it was too hard for me to play. I couldn't get my fingers where I needed to, but I'm practicing. So next week we will have a song. Can we get no? The only no. Let's give him a clue though. It is a song. Stop it. It is a song. Stop it. Honestly, it is a song that gets
No.
It's no. Stop it. Stop. No, because listen, it could all fall apart. And if it falls apart, we won't be able to.
No.
It's a song about
No.
personal protective equipment.
Yes. Yes.
We're trying this week to watch you guys also on computer, but it's not loading very well, which I'm a little frustrated
We're
about.
gonna have a
so that
question
we can-
and answer.
We will have a Q&A. I told you guys earlier that because of the day that we had, we had 3 more cocktails than we normally would have had
The
before.
data.
What?
The data we had.
What data? I didn't say anything
said
about that. I said
data.
the day.
Oh, the day.
The day that we had. We have no data. This isn't Star Trek The Next Generation.
data.
Now, a lot of you are very concerned about the whereabouts of the kimchi.
Yes.
We found the
It
kimchi.
plagued us.
It plagued us for 4 days.
literally
and
plagued
then
us.
and then we found it. Do you want to go up and show them?
Like the
where
middle of the night, we're like, "Where's the kimchi?" It was like there was kind of PTSD situation.
It was like
was
that.
for
Do you want
reals.
to go show them? And
Yeah.
I'll hold the camera.
Okay, I will.
We're gonna go together. So this is what happened.
This is for real.
So apparently what I did is I brought home a bin from our office full of, stuff. And I got halfway up the stairs and realized, oh, there's kimchi's in here. And so up here in the globes
was the freaking kimchi. Yeah.
freaking kimchi. What I think happened
Kimchi
is
cam.
that I put the kimchi here on the
Kimchi cam.
banister. And well, kimchi cam would be in the point of view of the kimchi, so that'd be like that. Wouldn't it? And then it fell.
No, it didn't fall. You put it there. I know you. You were like, "Ooh, I'm gonna put it there."
The kimchi has been found. It did not explode.
Yet.
It could happen
It's like
any minute.
I'm gonna blow. Yeah. Anyway, the freaking kimchi.
Here's the kimchi. This is our stairwell. Did you want to show them our stairwell? By the way, some people. Why?
Because.
A lot of people have asked to see more of where we live in this loft that Elizabeth designed. And the only thing that I'll show off while we're here is that she made this amazing chandelier out of bits and pieces of old chandeliers. And it's pretty bad.
Upcycle or recycle?
It's pretty badass. It's just a bunch of other pieces of chandelier lashed together with rope and aircraft wire. And I love to swing it around like that because it seems scary, like something that would happen in a haunted house. And
Yeah, I'm always nervous when you're like, you're gonna be hanging off it.
I'm not going to hang off it because I'm not that confident. I'm confident in your design. I'm not confident in my swinging.
Aircraft cable. It holds like 1,500 pounds. Hurts.
So just remember, if you've ever been interested in swinging, all you really need is aircraft cable.
But I'm pumped.
See what I did there?
Ba-ba-dum.
All right. So cooking this week, I made the mistake. Oh crap, that went off. Oh, there we are. Now we can see your comments again. So we can see your comments on the computer because it's very small.
I have my
here the
glasses
phone.
on,
And
so I
she's
can
got her
read
glasses
now.
on, so she can read now. Elizabeth has. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, Elizabeth has definitely had some cocktails.
Not really.
She's had wine. I've had
Okay,
cocktails.
whatever. It just blew. Exactly, from Delicious.
It just blew. Are people still talking about that?
It just blew. It blows regularly. It just blows these days. It just blows. Anyway,
I really like your shirt tonight, Elizabeth. You look very, very nice. You look step out.
I'm striking.
You are totally a
I'm a
hottie.
prisoner in the world of COVID with the stripes.
You're not a prisoner. None of us are prisoners. We're simply yeah. Food.
We are going to
Go ahead.
make.
I messed us up because without my bride's knowledge or permission, I might add, decided earlier in the week to tweet. I look like a cowboy who's going to steal some corduroy. I don't even know what that means.
Regardless.
Oh, by the way, enough people gave me a hard time about buttoning my shirt wrong last week that I'm gonna okay, my shirt was buttoned wrong last week, but it was I'm gonna button it wrong this week.
Anyway, unbeknownst to me, we were doing this like bizarre potato chip egg. What's a
So there's
WTF
this
thing.
whole thing on the internet about cooking an omelet kind of device. See, I buttoned my shirt wrong again. Take that.
Yo.
We'll talk about the Scabigail pen later because those are going on sale this week. Proceeds going to Humane Society. So we saw this crazy thing about cooking a bag of potato chips filled with crushed up chips, eggs, and various things in a bag. We have not done it, and I just as a complete joke, tweeted, "Hey, how do you want us to do this this week on Quarantine Kitchen?"
It was
And
met with much consternation
5,000 of you,
and ickiness. Like, really?
but 5,000 people were like, "Do it!" So we're gonna.
But, do it. But our way. We're doing it our way.
The main thing is that I can't. Boy, this shirt is much more
it
uncomfortable when it's
our
buttoned.
way.
Is that a real song?
I don't know. It's Frank. What's the Frank Sinatra song?
My
I
way.
did it
my way.
My way.
Now the end is near.
Okay, the end is definitely near if we don't.
So here's the thing. We don't believe in boiling the potato chip bag because I don't even know what's in that. And
I'm gonna get the potato chip bag right now.
what?
The potato chip bag.
So what we're going to do is we're going to modify kind of an almost sous vide type procedure by using things that we at least feel a little bit of confidence about. So we have some potato chips. What do we have? What do we have this week?
We
Steve?
have
What do we have?
because I bought them. Good Health avocado oil.
So we have avocado oil, sea salt, kettle style chips.
And just to be super clear, the ingredients are potatoes, avocado oil, and sea salt. So
Well, I want to know
not
what
Lay's.
C. I want to know what C it was. And was it a happy C? Did it lead a full C life?
All C's are happy. No, actually,
All C's are
none
happy.
of
I
them
don't
are happy
think so.
right now.
So I'm a little concerned.
Regardless, anyway, it's not a Lay.
So one of the first things that they did in the video, if you've seen this, is that of course these bags are filled with nitrogen because you got to have gas in here to keep the bags from being crushed and breaking the chips. But you can't use oxygen because it will oxidize the fats and make them go rancid. So these bags are typically filled with nitrogen. All right. So the first thing that they did in the video to make that, sweetheart, what do you?
I don't know.
Elizabeth's just throwing things on the counter. Are these the flavorings that you're thinking about?
This is ham. Ham from Butcher Baker.
Ham. Okay, so our local, one of our local restaurants, the Butcher, the Baker, do their own charcuterie program, and they did.
They're boiling.
Well, they did Easter. It doesn't matter. Ignore the boiling water. They did Easter meals to go, which were delightful.
Yes.
And then they sold us some of the ham. So we do have some leftover ham. I guess do you want to flavor this with ham? Is that?
That was the idea. Yes, we do.
Well, you could share that with me. So we're gonna season ours with ham. All right. So I have a pot of boiling water here. We don't like this whole ow.
We need the cheddar cheese. We have
Cotija is not gonna melt though.
All right, so we have cheddar.
I bought a big block of something like green at Restaurant Depot that's downstairs in the refrigerator downstairs. Do you want me to go get it?
No,
Or are you gonna go get it?
I'm gonna go get it.
Bye. You are coming back though, right?
Maybe.
Maybe? What? Well, if you're not coming back, would you just like chuck the cheese up the stairs? Chuck E. Cheese. All right, so here's the deal. I don't trust this procedure for anything. This is the most ungood eats dish ever performed. But one of the things that they did is to expand the nitrogen to make the bag easier to open. They set the bag into. I can't. Every part of my little foodie soul will not let me put this bag in that boiling water. I can't do it. So I'm just going to open it. Next thing we have to do is we have to crush them up. I'm not going to do that in this bag, all right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some science that at least I understand. I know from research that we did in our immersion circulator show that we can cook food safely in zip-top bags, freezer bags, and these are actual Ziplocs. I have never been able to say that on TV. We always have to say zip-top because Ziplocs are actually a brand name. Well, Ziploc, 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 Ziplockity block, block, block. Where did you find it? Are you reading? Oh, okay. So when we knew the shit was going to hit the fan, I went to Restaurant Depot and I bought a bunch of stuff, including this big block. I've never heard of Wexford Creamery. What's that, a leprechaun? What is that? Some kind of Irish...
It's a lifetime supply of freaking cheddar cheese.
Francis, do you want some cheese?
No. He doesn't like cheese.
No, Francis.
We don't want him to have cheese.
We don't know. We don't want him to have cheese. So we have some cheese. What I was explaining... Oh, are you going to turn on some music, my sweet?
Yeah.
Okay. I know that these bags can be heated to 190 degrees Fahrenheit without any problem, with no chemical leaching, no issues. So I know I can cook in these. I just can't do it in boiling water because at 212 degrees Fahrenheit at sea level, it's like a nightclub in here. It's wonderful. What is that?
Chet Baker.
A little Chet Baker? I'm going to go to Amsterdam and get my teeth knocked out so I can't play trumpet anymore.
That's how he died.
I know how he died. Chet Baker is... It doesn't matter. I'm going to turn off the boiling water so that the temperature will drop a little bit for this. Now, we're going to need some eggs. Where are you going with the cheese, my sweet? Okay. You're going to open the cheese. So we're going to do some cheese. We need some eggs. I think they used, they did 4 bags, 12 eggs. So we're going to need 3 eggs. We're going to take some potato chips. And we're going to crunch it up. I don't know how many to actually use. What?
You can't have too many potato chips.
You cannot have too many potato chips. I agree with that, but I want to have some left over because I don't actually know if this is going to be edible. Well, I don't, to be really honest with you. We've never done this. I know you guys probably think we like premeditate this. We don't. We just don't do it. Here's the ham. Do you want me to cut up some ham? Yup. All right. Can you grab the eggs, my sweet? Okay, we have some eggs. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this the easy way. Keep talking. Exactly the bowl. Oh. Keep talking.
He's getting a bowl, and there's this giant block of cheese, which. Anyway, I'm going to what?
We haven't seen many people other than us. There goes the train. I think about the train. I hear that train coming round the bend. Oh, we should do that. We should do Folsom Crystal Blues because we got the train going right by.
We'd have to time it just right. Do you want me to shred this or what? Grate it?
Sure, grate it. Let's
Chop
grate some. We don't have any amounts for this, so.
You're eyeballing it, which is how I cook, normally speaking.
That's a very good eats kind of thing to do. So Elizabeth's going to grate some cheese. You brought up some scallions.
I did.
Well, you brought up a scallion and kind of the sad remains of one other scallion.
This is plague times. So this is what we do.
Like, oh my God,
No.
we've got a scallion.
No, for real. It's like we need to eat all that
We
have.
will eat this scallion.
We need to eat everything.
And this ham, I'm going to cut up some ham. We have our chips. We have our water standing by. I'm actually going to move that back on the low heat because I'm a little concerned. about that. This is a terrifying dish.
Well, you posted it, and you thought it'd be a great freaking idea, so here we go. I was not a fan of this dish, because I don't think, is anything cooked in a freaking aluminum bag?
Well, we're not going to cook it in an aluminum bag, my
I know,
darling.
I understand.
We're gonna cook it in. People want to see. They're saying they want to see you more than they want to see me. So there you are.
And now we have a text from Tom Vitale.
We do.
What's
So
this
you grate
called?
that. I'm gonna cut up the ham. I need a knife. Can I use the same knife you used?
Yeah.
I'm terrified by this entire proceeding. We've got eggs. We know we need 3 eggs. Actually, I'm gonna crack those in a minute.
We
because I
know
wanna
we need
get-
3 eggs? Why do we know this?
Because they used a
Who is
the
they,
people,
by the way?
those freaking nut jobs on the internet.
I just want to know who the they is.
I don't know. They're called chef something, although I don't think there are any chefs actually involved.
Wow.
You know what? The truth is, I don't even know what a chef is anymore.
This is gauntlet through.
Anybody with a white coat can call themselves a chef. That's
Is
just
a
the truth.
chef.
I don't know what a chef is. I don't. I honestly don't know.
So
I know
it
that
used to be
anybody that I
cooks.
respect in the business, I'll call chef.
Well, it used to be, like you've told me, and I know this already, is that the MC, like the maitre d' used to be, that's a lot of ham.
Just enough. Go ahead.
And it's super, really yummy smelling. The maitre d' used to be kind of the head of all restaurants.
Front of house.
And then what happened to, and so like the front of house was like the thing, and then all of a sudden chefs became, so what was the turning point? That chefs became,
Well, darling, I think that'd be called Food Network. Ah. That's not true. It was probably some other TV show that made chefs look super duper important, and they are. But there was a movement in this country away from restaurateurs and maitre d's onto chef owner operators.
But here's the
And there are a
truth.
lot of really, a lot of great ones.
and I know this from what I do. I don't know where to look.
You design restaurants, you know this.
Yeah,
What do you
no,
want?
I've been,
Here's
is that
here's the
we
cheese.
have the,
We have our
the
cheese.
sous chef is actually the one that does the cooking.
The sous chef is
The chef de cuisine.
chef de cuisine.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna cut up this ham. So we're seasoning our potato chip dish with ham. I cut way too much ham. Would you like some, my sweet?
No,
No. Okay.
I'll wait. I'll wait. I'm not vegan. I eat a lot of meat actually. I'm paleo.
She's
But
like a vegan
ham-
vampire. It's like being a vampire but vegan. It's like, well, I only eat vegetables, except that I'm sucking the blood out of a lamb.
It's true. I do like a lot of meat. But ham is sort of one of those. So
What's
when I
wrong with
lived in
ham?
Oregon, no, I told you 100 times. When I lived in Oregon, we would buy into this like little pig, happy pigs, I call them. And they were raised for like 8 months to a year, and then they would get slaughtered. It was horrible. Anyway, but it was just better meat because they lived happy lives and stuff.
Right up to.
Yeah, but they didn't know. The point is, up until that point, the lives they lived were really happy. They were in a field, and they were in a big. Okay, whatever.
I'm listening. I'm just showing them as I go.
That's true.
It's important
I know.
what you're talking about.
Happy.
Animals that are happy.
Taste better.
I can taste the happy.
No, I think that's been proven though. Like the whole adrenaline and cortisol and all of that. Okay.
I don't know that we need all this cheese. What kind? Did you taste this cheese?
Yeah.
Because I don't know what kind of cheese this
Cheesy
is.
cheese. No, it's just cheddar. It's good cheddar, actually. Not amazing, but it's
Right.
good.
I'm putting a big bunch in here with the chips and the ham. This is just like the video, right? Or did I put too
scallions.
much? Or you want me to cut a scallion up?
Well, that's, we do need some
Do you want
kind
to hold the camera while I do this?
You know what I
my
wanna
cutting is
do?
So
What I really want to do is add some kale. Wait.
oh, look, I'm already done.
I can't.
In the amount of time that you took to say kale, I cut this entire
Kale. Kale.
scallion. She's a little bitter about what some of you guys were
No,
so mean
not
to
just
kale.
them.
What? No, I was completely.
You were
No, I was
crappy
completely.
about the kale.
Are you getting out a bag of kale now?
Yes. My frozen kale. My frozen kale. You won't even know it's in there.
I won't even know that the big green frilly stuff
No,
is in there.
It's not big and fruit. You are such a.
What?
I
Say
chop it up
Say it.
tiny.
YouTube will take us off of here.
I'm not gonna.
Go ahead. Do your. There's your secret ingredient right there. Right? It's your big old clod of kale. Right.
Well, here, mash it up.
You mash it up. You brought the kale to the party.
will.
I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna. Oh shit!
Well, I will.
You threw that knife at me.
Okay, you know what? It's frozen kale. Look, you know what? We need healthy right now. So I'm sorry if people don't like the taste of kale. You can.
I like the taste of kale.
No, people don't. I've read the comments. I get it.
She did read the
Look,
comments. She
if
reads
I didn't
all the
have
comments, and you guys said
my-
some pretty horrible things about kale. And I just want to say right now, kale is a freaking superfood, and you had no right to do that.
Yeah, except you.
I didn't.
Look, if I didn't have the issues that I have, I would not. It's true. Look, I have minor health issues. Minor.
Very minor. So now we're going to come over to the giant pot of boiling water. And, oh, the freaking eggs. Okay, I've got to, I gotta find a place to put the camera that works. Here, I guess I'll put it back over here.
There.
You know, Regis and Kathy don't have to do their own camera work.
They're not married.
They're also not on the air anymore. But we could do that show. We could totally guest host that show. What's that show called? What's wrong? Oh, here.
Password.
I don't know the password, but I can do that. So 3 eggs are going into a bowl.
Look, the kale's separate. Why?
She's gonna fixate on the kale, guys. Stop sending comments about the kale. It's a very sore point. Is my martini glass over there?
Yes.
Is there anything in it?
Yeah, but I'll make another one.
There's nothing in it?
I'm on it.
Are you serious?
On it. No, I'm on it.
Still, it's half full. I'm good. Don't, you're trying to get me drunk. Totally work.
No, but no.
All right, so we're gonna, she's gonna answer questions in real time. And I'm gonna whip eggs, beat eggs.
Kale sucks.
Ooh,
No.
shit, guys, don't say kale.
Doesn't suck. Kale keeps you freaking alive. Kale equals weed. Wow. I can't even keep up with this. Okay.
I told you not to
Look.
read the comments during the show.
No, I know. But trust
I
me.
told you it was gonna be bad.
Trust
people
me.
were gonna-
people. Until
It's cool, got the mirror effect, you can see. Go ahead, go ahead, you preach.
no, I'm not preaching.
You-
But in
well, no, about
but
kale.
a couple of years ago, I didn't have to worry so much about health stuff. And until it happens to you, let me tell you, that's a whole other story. My glasses made me crazy. Yeah, it's a thing. So
You had some health issues. They were
No, I'm
autoimmune.
autoimmune stuff.
Can you hold this back?
And vitamin K in the kale. It's not because it's
Can you,
but no,
well, I want
I'm holding.
this is against everything
I'm holding.
I've ever felt.
You
in
brought
my
it up.
soul.
I didn't. Yeah.
This
I'm
is so-
dubious.
This is
This is
so
all-
wrong. I don't trust these proportions. Oh, could it be the 12 pounds of kale? Hold on to this. I need to beat another egg because I think that the kale
You know
will
what?
turn off our mass. It'll be better. It'll be a kale omelet with ham for the win,
Okay.
I think, and potato chips.
That's fine. I'm just saying it can't hurt. None of this can hurt. And potato chips. But these are hard potato chips.
You ready to make your other dish?
My other dish. Oh. Yeah.
Because this is going to cook for like 15 minutes.
Okay.
These people don't want to just like stare at
So
us.
my other dish is, back to the hummus thing, is beet. I'm just, like, it's hard to be like, here, eat more vegetables. So I feel like hummus, or whatever, quote unquote hummus, is a way to incorporate vegetables you maybe have a hard time just chowing down on. So I'm making beet hummus. That doesn't look good, no matter what you. But I'm sure it's gonna be super tasty.
I feel so weird about this.
You go, Daddy.
So,
you go.
all right. Can you handle that device? Because I've got to work on a, ow. So
There we
there's the water that, I'm turning it off. Because we know that above 190 degrees Fahrenheit, this bag won't be so stable anymore. So this water needs to be below that. So I'm going to use a thermometer. I'm going to grab my one of my.
Thermometer.
Oh, we could use this guy.
No.
No, we're not going to use that guy. We'll use this guy. ThermoWorks. I can finally say that. All my thermometers come from ThermoWorks. They do not pay me to say that. I can't say it on the Food Network, but I say it right there. ThermoWorks. I love them so much. All right. So right now we're looking at 207 degrees. So I'm gonna grab some ice.
Grabbing some ice.
What?
Because it's too hot.
It's too hot, baby.
Too hot, baby.
It's too hot.
Too hot. It's too hot.
So
baby.
to suspend this, this is gonna suck so hard. I need to be able to hang this into the or in the water. If you out of the beast here. Okay, I'm gonna get string. I have some string. I need a clamp.
Because everyone has random piece of string.
Well, look, this thing is all about randomness. We have a lot of random.
We do.
Hold that, my sweet.
Sure.
Can you find me a chopstick? One of the nice things about having an entire kitchen made out of steel, thank you, is you can stick magnets to it. So we have all these magnet hooks around here. So, oh crap. So what I'm going to try to do is to suspend this above. Tilt down a little bit. I'm going to hook this over a chopstick, and then I'm going to use this alligator clamp. Okay, I think that's okay. We're going to take this string and we're going to run it through. I've actually done something like this before. Actually, this piece of string was used to truss a duck or something. I don't know.
Truss a duck.
I trust
people.
a duck. Don't ever trust a duck.
You can trust one.
I can trust one though.
Just don't trust it.
I'm going to hook this. You have to look where you're pointing.
I don't know where I'm.
We have to look at the screen.
I can't.
So I'm hooking this over this magnet hook, and I've got this here. The bag. I'm gonna have to pull the pot out. This is precarious and dangerous, probably because of where the pot's sitting. But I'm gonna now lower because I don't want it sitting. Oh, what's the temperature? Damn it! I didn't say damn it.
Darn it.
Okay, that'll be good. We're at 194.
Gosh darn
so
it.
I'm gonna put this to where it's just barely sitting. Oh crap! Here, sweetheart, hold this. Can you hold the string?
Oh. Wait.
To hell with it. Just throw that. No, drop it down a little bit. Lower. All right, hold on, right there. Okay, I'm gonna tie that off. Up here.
I don't
Hey,
know
Look at point the camera at something.
what this is. I don't.
Well, it's
you tying a knot.
It's me just tying a cleave hitch. It's okay.
Okay.
So,
So there's just like random grossness in
you know
a pot.
everything. You know what the random grossness is? It's kale. Kale's the random grossness.
At least it's freaking healthy.
All right,
What?
I'll give you that. Okay, now we're gonna time this for we're gonna say 15 minutes. And guess what? Watch fans, not a single one of you are gonna guess what that is. Not a single one of you, no. So what do you want to make in the meantime while we're waiting for this? Because we're just gonna have to let this
Wait,
sit.
you have the camera back. And
Okay, I'll take the camera back. What are you gonna make? We need to clean this up, I guess.
Beet hummus.
Hummus. So
Unless we were actually actually maybe gonna answer.
Oh, you want to answer some questions?
Yeah.
We can still make the beet hummus. So she's, ever since a few weeks ago when she made her carrot hummus, somebody pointed out, well, that's not hummus because it doesn't have chickpeas in it. So you cooked chickpeas today, and you cooked beets.
I did.
Well, do you want to throw those suckers in a food processor?
Yeah. I can do that.
Because it's already 7:35.
There's also zucchini.
So there are the beets. Are you going to use the tahini?
Beets.
Shall I fix up the food
I'll do
processor?
it. I'll do all that.
All right.
You entertain them, but I don't.
I entertain them.
There's
Well,
questions.
guys. Oh,
I'm gonna answer questions.
you want me to answer some questions? Okay, hold on. Can you tell us about the mysterious other downstairs kitchen? They want to know about the mysterious other downstairs kitchen.
It's not a kitchen.
There's not a kitchen downstairs. There's a closet with a refrigerator in it. And it's where we also store some of our overrun. A few years ago.
It's like a cellar pantry, right? What people have a cellar pantry.
Yeah, it is.
Especially
I kind of
these
went
days.
cray-cray a few years ago and bought a bunch of prepper food because I thought terrible things were going to happen. I don't know. Anyway, so that's where we keep the prepper food. And that's where we have our refrigerator. That's where we keep all the spare whiskey because it doesn't fit all up here. By the way, are you going to want some herbs for that? Because do you want to get the herbs or do you want me to do it?
I'll do it.
Well, we should go out and show them the
Oh, we can talk to them.
deck.
We can
though.
show them.
What?
Yeah. We can do that.
Want to go show them the deck? Are you going to go out there now? All right, let's go out. We'll go out. We're lucky enough to have a deck. It's very old and precarious, and you probably shouldn't walk on it very much because it could fall down. But Elizabeth is quite the gardener. And so what are you going to be adding to this?
Fennel.
Little fennel? Is that bronze fennel or regular fennel?
That's
or what
bronze
kind of
fennel.
Bronze fennel. So we've got some mint, which I need for various things.
Mojitos.
Juleps. Mojitos. Need that for mojitos. So you're going to be adding fennel to your dish.
A little tiny bit of oregano.
And a little bit of did you cut oregano?
I did.
Okay. I'm really concerned about this dish. This whole potato chip thing.
Dish.
It's not really a dish.
That's
It's
a
more.
brandized sort of label. I'm not sure why you gravitated towards it in the first place.
Because it was so freakishly odd. So our water's at 172. I'm actually going to turn on a little bit of heat. Even though we're kind of off the edge of it, I'm going to do it anyway. So I want to confess, I was a real asshole this week. And Elizabeth had to deal with me being a real asshole, and I just want to apologize for being an asshole.
Okay. You're
I'm sorry I was an asshole.
forgiven. I get it. Like we all had asshole. This is an asshole time.
I mean, I wasn't as big of an asshole as our governor was an asshole, but I was still an asshole.
Okay.
I got cranky. I got really,
We all get.
and whenever I get really, see, Francis knows when I'm being an asshole because he comes up and paws me and says, "Hey, Dad, quit being an asshole." So Elizabeth roasted. Did you roast them or boil them?
I roasted them.
Beets this week. We're huge beet fans. Not only are they sweet and delicious and earthy and wonderful, but they work very, very well with a lot of different herbs and spices. What will you be adding tonight besides the?
What is the hummus?
All right,
the
there's
fennel.
your beans.
Yeah.
I've made a huge mess. Look at this. This is just like a hunk of ham. Do you want this chunk of ham, Franny? Yeah, I'm not going
It's
to.
the least you can do, man.
You are. You can lick my fingers.
It's the least you can do.
Oh.
Okay.
Here.
So
Can I give him a piece of ham?
Of course. Franny's 12.
Francis is 12. He gets whatever he wants at this age. There you go, buddy. Scabigail.
He's a good boy.
Where's Scabigail? Scabigail, you want some ham? Where the hell?
I don't know.
Is she being?
Scabellina.
That's what life is like at home. Always temperamental. Do you want some ham? Do you want some ham? So, Scabigail, this is important. who was a rescue from the Humane Society. Starting later this week on our shop, we will be selling these fantastic enamel scabigal pins that you can proudly wear, and we will be using the proceeds to support the Humane Society, who rescued that dog and rescues a lot of dogs every year from places that they shouldn't be, and helps them to find homes in places where they should be. This looks freaking terrible.
National.
No, we have to do national, because the truth is the people that are on here tonight are from all over the country.
Yeah.
So you've added chickpeas. Everybody we know from a few weeks ago when Elizabeth made her amazingly delicious carrot hummus, you were like, well, that's not hummus, it doesn't have chickpeas in it. And so now, chickpeas. We have chickpeas.
We got that.
Elizabeth cooked the chickpeas today. We soaked them yesterday. This is kind of like a still life in disaster. We still don't even know where this cheese came from. It's okay. So beets, chickpeas, and what else, my sweet? Look at the sun. One of the nice things about where we live is we get great sunsets. Sun coming down. It's really nice.
Oh, yeah.
What else is going in there? You did add tahini, which of course is sesame
salt,
paste.
pepper, fennel.
Fennel, salt, pepper.
Although
we're
we're a
still-
little bit, I don't know where
You know where your what is?
our box of salt.
Oh, I'll find our box of salt. I can find kosher salt without even paying close attention. Holy crap, are we out of kosher salt?
No.
What? Is it downstairs?
No, I don't know.
I can't live in a world without...
I have enough.
All right, this is very concerning. Dark days have descended.
No. Oh, I need lemon juice and
Lemon juice. All right.
I actually already.
wait, we have
already
lemon juice.
stuff. Here, that's exactly what that is. Yep.
Our refrigerator gets emptier every day.
It does.
Mostly we just have leftover rice, peanut butter, and dog food, which will come together into a dish next week. Maybe.
Exactly.
Remember the whole thing about the freezer? Ah! Do that again. All right.
That's the cringeworthiness. I need
Wait,
to.
something's not right.
I know.
Let's
It's me. I didn't seat the blade properly.
the blade needs to be pushed.
There we go.
That'll cut up some shit now.
It's real pretty.
Nice. You need garlic?
I'll do it.
Well,
No, I'm gonna do.
you want to use the jarred garlic?
I was going to just because it's. Yeah. It's cheating, but no. I mean, I know normally I should do that, but okay.
What? It's probably better garlic.
No, I don't know. I doubt that. But I'm being lazy. So.
Franny, did you take that bite out of that cheese? Did you do that? That is not a good boy for taking that bite out of that cheese. Oh, crap, that's beautiful.
Well, it's beets.
Well, I love beets. The thing about beets is they'll scare the hell out of you in the morning, though, won't they?
Yeah.
Because you go
Why
and
is my
you go poop and you look in the bowl and you're like, blood, I'm dying. It's just, you're like, oh, I had
There.
beets.
Well, it needs. I mean, that's a lot.
That doesn't need anything. What are you talking about?
May not.
That's freaking amazing. You've cooked out me again. Wait, you've outcooked me again. All I would say is grind it up a little more.
Yeah. On it.
Give it a little more. Zzz.
I'm gonna do a
And
little
then-
more olive oil.
What are we gonna dip in there?
Uh,
I saw you with that cheese. I know what you did.
anyway. All right, what's happening in your...
Well, I'm not.
Oh, also, we are talking about fact we practiced a song, but we didn't.
Can I go turn down the music just a little bit? Because
I'll do it.
I can go. Why do you always get to leave the room?
I get to leave the room.
It's okay. I like watching her walk away. Should always appreciate your wife walking away.
Ick. Anyway, I have pretty pink hummus.
You do have pretty pink hummus, and I tell you that all the time.
And you're got some deranged bag of...
And I've got a deranged sack. My sack is such a mess. Look at this. Nobody wants the sack that looks like that. And you know why? It's because you stuffed my sack full of kale.
No, it is not the kale.
Stewie Griffin would not shave this coin purse. Let me tell you that right now.
Ooh. Okay.
What? I said coin purse.
You did say coin purse. Well, we all know what you meant.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is that we all know what?
How's your coin purse going there? I don't think.
My coin purse is, I think what threw it off was the kale. What are you looking for, my sweet?
The lid of this thing. Oh, there it is. I got it.
All right, so at least we have that to eat. And you know what? We could dip ham into that.
We could indeed.
Mm-mm.
Okay. So beet
That's
hummus.
right. Beet
and
hummus.
I will be posting the recipe.
No, you won't. You're lying. There is no recipe.
No, but you won't let me.
No recipe. What?
The carrot hummus you wanted me to cross test.
Well, I wanted to make it reliable.
Okay.
That's just not how we roll around here in
No, it's
Quarantine
not.
Kitchen.
So-
Listen, if you want to know how to make this food, you better just watch and pay attention because,
I haven't really given them enough to go on.
sweetheart, we could go out and watch the sunset.
All right, anyway. How's your
Back to my sack.
coin purse?
Back to my coin purse. Well,
Mom.
mommy. Hey, Bri, you want to share my coin purse? This looks horrible. I'm going to leave it in for a few more minutes. Why don't we enjoy our beet goodness and a beverage? Still life with beet and wrapped ham, right? And answer a couple of questions while the coin purse finishes cooking, because that's apparently what it's going to be called now. Ham and cheese coin purse.
Great.
And I'm willing to bet you right now that if you were to go on to foodnetwork.com and search coin purse, nothing. You wouldn't get a single
Not yet.
thing. This actually is really good. You may cook better than me, which scares me. All right, I'm going to open up the computer again and see if we can get some of our questions. Okay, where's Lily the cat? I don't know anything about a cat named Lily. We have not had a cat named Lily. I don't know anything about a cat named Lily. I don't think you got the right person. Why do you have a rug in your kitchen?
Why not? Why wouldn't you?
Why not? Because if we spill stuff on it, we can just take it outside and flop it over the edge of the balcony. So if you ask me, that's a pretty smart thing to do. Okay, you want to see my stand mixer? Our stand mixer is actually pretty boring. It's not the one from Good Eats. It's just a gray artisan model KitchenAid, woefully underpowered KitchenAid. You might work on that. But that's what we have here.
You know,
at
I
the,
don't
at
ever
the
remember
loft.
actually using that.
You were asleep. You were sleeping one morning when I made a quiche. You remember the quiche I made?
No.
All right. We're going to look at a few more questions here. Is this airplane food? We don't know. We don't even know if it's food yet. It's a coin purse at this point, so we don't know what that is. Where did you get this recipe? Guys, it's all over for the coin purse. It's all over the interwebs. It's this whole thing about cooking in like Lay's potato chips bags, and I'm sure that Lay's paid for it, but I'm not sure that those bags are safe to cook in. Where did you get the octopus magnet? Oh, yeah, this is really great because of what it's next to. So Elizabeth buys this, what is this stuff you buy?
Water.
And this sticker came with it, and she put it up here because she knew how I'd feel about that because coffee is life. Do we know where that octopus came from?
No, you had that. That's before me.
That's before you? That's BE, before Elizabeth?
Yeah.
I don't actually know. So I'm going to hoist this out now.
Hoist the purse.
I'm going to hoist the purse. Oh my gosh. I think that our time is probably running out on YouTube. People are going to put up with this for about another 6 seconds. And they're going to be like, I can't believe that vulgarity. Those browns. And then I'll get fired from Food
What's
Network.
happening there in the bag?
I'm hoisting my coin purse.
See that?
I hoisted my coin purse up out of the water where I want to let it drain, but I need another hand.
Here,
I can't.
I will hold the camera.
Oh, thank you. So here's our coin purse dish. And this would be coin purse jambon.
With kale. Meat kale.
With kale. I'm sorry, sir, but your coin purse is full of kale. So we're going to let that. Oh, it didn't set at all. It's going to be disgusting.
Wait. It's not. I don't know.
Tell me. No, give it a feel.
It's a little soft.
Tell me. No. How's that coin purse? How's it feel?
It's a little soft.
Is the
It's a little soft.
is the coin purse a little soft?
A little soft.
Didn't set fully? That's because of the kale. It would have been fine except for the kale. Oh hell. Here, this has gone downhill so much faster than any of our other shows. I don't even know what to say. And it's, oh my God, we've come up on almost an hour. We need to serve this. So here we go.
Here we go.
Since my camera work is so much better than yours, I want
Yes.
you to dump out my coin purse.
Okay.
Next to the bloody stool beet.
my God.
No, I'm sorry. It's really good actually. Okay, so out comes the
No, it's sort of. Oh, look, it's sort of a. Look. I had nothing to do with any of this. I didn't. Here. We're going to get forks. We do this all the time. It's fine. We'll be fine. Look. Look. Oh, did you see the the bag ridge? All right, I'll be the first one.
Yes, by all means, you be the first one.
Why? I don't know.
I don't know.
It doesn't taste terrible. It doesn't.
Well, hell. I'm gonna taste my coin purse. I want this corner because I figured it has the most potato chips in it. And I know those are, or should I just dive in for the kale?
I say at least get some nutrition out of it. Some nutrition wouldn't be horrible for you.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, try some nutrition. They're not bad. They're not. It's not pretty. Literally. It's quite, no. It's quite.
Why shouldn't I give it? You want me to eat it, but you won't let the dog have it?
Yeah. Okay, we did it, ladies and gentlemen. You asked. We did the freaking potato chip. The difference is we didn't use the toxic bag. of Lay's potato chips, which,
Okay.
what?
Lay's potato chips are probably wonderful. Do you really want some of this, buddy?
No.
Can you have a little bit?
Okay.
Here, have some ham.
It's not horrible. It's got eggs and ham.
Oh my God, the dog won't eat it. Oh, he took it. Oh.
Lay's a critic.
He is a critic.
Lay's a critic.
And now people are gonna be like, oh my God, you let that dog eat off of your spoon. Well, this is Georgia. You already know we don't pay any goddamn attention to anything having to do with germs around here. These germs are way too brilliant.
Okay.
What?
Well,
I want to eat this. What can we dip in this? Did you bring us anything to dip? Could we,
yeah.
we eat some chips or something. So, guys, obviously we're having way too much fun with these shows. And we're probably having more fun than you are. But we appreciate you watching, to be really honest with you. And we're coming up on 55 minutes. We have to sign off here, sweetheart. Because people have to get to other serious, entertainment endeavors.
Okay.
But here we go. Elizabeth's hummus, and it actually is hummus because it's got chickpeas. She cooked the chickpeas this
Real
morning with chickpeas and roasted beets. And what else did you put in there? You had some cumin in there?
Garlic.
Garlic.
Fennel.
Fennel.
No cumin.
There was no cumin? I thought I tasted cumin. It's very good. So,
Tahini.
tahini. Do you want to answer a couple of questions?
Real pretty.
Okay.
Real pretty.
Do you want to? It is incredibly beautiful dish. So, a couple of questions before we end up the show. Probably our last show. Let's face it. I mean,
You threaten every week.
Luckily, there's no budget.
But we practiced a song for next week. So
We
you
do
can
have.
let
There
us
will
come
be a
back.
song next week, and you're not going to say what it is. Only it's named after a piece of protective equipment, personal protective equipment. What's the skeletal artwork in your stairwell? So that's an Alabama artist named Butch Anthony, who goes around and he buys old paintings and he paints bones over them. And we're a big fan. Kimchi, we showed you the damn kimchi.
It was
Where did it go?
I don't know, but
No,
Again,
we had
it's
it.
lost.
Where's the kimchi?
he literally put it down
It's
amongst the globes because that's the normal place that anyone would put a freaking jar of kimchi. That
Let's
happened.
have another question.
That happened.
Is there such a thing as too much fun? Apparently not.
No. Nope.
Ooh, pizza next week. Seriously, arepa pizza. They want arepa pizza. We could
Pizza.
totally do pizza. We've been thinking about doing a grilling show.
Yeah, we might do grill
next
pizza.
week because we've got a little grill out here on our deck, so we might do that. And we'll definitely be doing a song about personal protective gear. And oh God, look at all the questions. You people are very inquisitive. Oh, and don't forget the Scabago pins will be going on sale in the Alton Brown shop later in the week. Okay, I have to stop this
And the
because it's
cookies.
not. Oh, and no, we can't say anything about the cookies yet because we don't know for sure. Give Scabs the ham. Scabago, you want some ham? Scabago, come on, you want some ham?
You're sleeping.
No, she's up.
Okay. Scabalina. All right, got it. Anyway.
Anyway, she doesn't care. Okay, fine. You guys keep streaming. Blah, blah, blah. How long have you and Elizabeth been together?
An eternity and a half. No, like 2 years. Almost 3 years.
We haven't been married
Almost
2
3
years yet.
years.
Together, but not married.
Whatever.
We've been together 3 years. We
Yes,
haven't been
together.
married. Okay.
Yeah, 3 years.
I have to stop this stream because it's moving too fast. What is written on your hand? It's some groceries from yesterday. Olive oil and 2-quart freezer bags because I used a Sharpie and I shouldn't have done that. That was probably a bad idea. Elizabeth gets all the points this week for eating that disaster and for making the better food. I'll accept that. Okay, let's take another one. What are all the globes? Well, they're globes. We like globes. It's the place where what?
It's the earth.
It's the Earth. It's not actually flat.
Wow.
it's round, and we like globes, so they're there. I know you love sliders. Whoa, wait. I know Crystal or wait. Oh crap, where did it go?
White
Crystal
Castle.
or I'm gonna assume it was White
White
Castle.
Castle.
White
White
Castle.
Castle.
Yeah, White Castle all day long.
White Castle.
What are the Polaroids on the fridge? I'm a big fan of Polaroid cameras, especially the SX70s. And we take pictures all the time. So there's random things, pictures. Oh, Francis. Hey, buddy. I'll go get, here, you talk and I'll get scabs.
Oh, me talk.
Yeah.
I can't read the questions that they're asking. He does love Polaroids, and he wastes a lot of film taking pictures of nothing. But I also used to love Polaroids, but I don't have a camera.
So our dogs, Francis Luther and Scabigail Van Buren, who you guys probably know from the show. And let's take like 2 more questions and then we'll sign off because it's been an hour. Okay, so right here. What's your favorite brand of carbon steel pans? Well, I am a big fan of the ones that are made by Lodge. They're pretty cheap and they pre-cure them, so they come already blackened. I think these are great. I have like 5 of them. They're spectacular. All right, one more. We're gonna take whatever the last question is that came up. Hold on. Oh my gosh, somebody got it right. Yes, I am wearing the Godzilla commemorative edition Grand Seiko. You're absolutely right.
What am I wearing?
And you're wearing the PAM 620 Panerai Radio Mirror 1940. What's your second favorite country? I want to see what she says.
That's difficult. We love Greece. We love the Netherlands.
Love the Netherlands.
I have a personal history with England
You do.
and Scotland.
Terrible teeth. So if we had to choose between
and
Greece,
then Japan, we both were like,
Oh, Japan.
I can't make a decision. Sorry.
well, if we both vote for best second country, I'm going to vote for Japan. What are you going to vote for?
You do this. You're like, oh.
We talk about this a lot, about the fact that guys categorize. Like this past week, in
my top 10. I'm like, I don't do top 10.
I actually finally prioritized my list of top 10 James Bond films. And I feel like I finally got it right. But as she pointed out, nobody cares about that. So, guys categorize and women by and large don't. It is 8:02. We've gone an hour. This is the longest show so far. So we're going to sign off now. We wish you a really, really healthy, happy, healthy week. Use your brains because politicians won't. Masks.
Wear them. Wear
the masks.
The mask.
We can only beat this thing with science, kids, and practical common sense. Use it, and we'll see you next week, unless YouTube calls us up and tells us we can't do this again. How do I turn this thing off again? I can't remember every week. Is the X? Where's the X? Top? Where? That one?
That one.